A referee was assigned to the biggest sporting event on Earth. He packed his bags. He booked his flights. He prepared for months. Then the United States said no. Not FIFA, not the teams, not the host cities. The United States government refused to let him in. And here's the part that makes this story different from every other World Cup controversy. FIFA paid him anyway. Here is exactly how it works. Every World Cup needs referees. Not just one or two, dozens. FIFA selects officials from all over the world, different countries, different confederations, different backgrounds. The idea is fairness. No single nation dominates the officiating. Everyone gets a seat at the table. That is how it is supposed to work. This year, FIFA selected a referee from Somalia. Trained, qualified, officially assigned. He applied for a U.S. visa to enter the country and work the tournament. He was refused entry. No explanation given publicly. No appeal that changed the outcome. Just a denial. He did not make it to the World Cup. To understand why this matters, you need to understand the moment we are in. The 2026 World Cup is hosted across 3 countries: the United States, Canada, and Mexico. The U.S. has 11 of the 16 host cities. That means almost every match at this tournament requires entering the United States. And the United States, under current immigration policy, has been significantly tightening who gets in and who does not. This is not the first case. Iran's Football Federation publicly accused the U.S. of what they called vindictive behavior after 14 members of their backroom staff were denied visas before the tournament began. Switzerland's Briel Embolo had his own travel authorization put on hold just 10 days before the opening match. The World Cup is here. The border is right there. FIFA's response was quiet, almost too quiet. They confirmed the Somali referee would be paid in full, his entire World Cup fee, despite never setting foot in a host city. No public statement demanding answers. No formal complaint to the U.S. government. No press conference. Just payment and silence. Whether that silence is diplomacy or fear of a much larger political argument depends on who you ask. FIFA needs the United States. The U.S. has 11 host cities, hundreds of millions in broadcast revenue, and the full attention of the world's biggest sports market. Picking a public fight with the host government is not something FIFA does lightly. Here is what most people are missing. This is not just about one referee. The question this story raises is much bigger. If a fully credentialed, FIFA-appointed official cannot enter the United States to do his job at the World Cup, what does that mean for players, coaches, fans, and journalists from countries currently affected by U.S. visa restrictions? The tournament was sold to the world as open, inclusive, and historic. The border tells a different story. This is World Cup 2026. 48 teams, 3 countries, 104 matches, and a Somali referee who prepared for all of it and watched it from somewhere else. FIFA says the tournament is a celebration of global football. The U.S. says entry is a matter of national policy. Both things are true. They just do not fit together very well. FIFA appointed a Somali referee to officiate at the 2026 World Cup. The United States refused him entry. No public explanation was given. FIFA confirmed he would be paid his full fee. The case sits inside a wider pattern. Iran's staff denied visas. Other officials and players facing travel uncertainty. All at a tournament hosted in a country with some of the strictest current immigration enforcement in the world. The referee did not make it. The World Cup continued anyway. The game has not changed. You have. You're welcome. Subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. It means a lot.